Hello YouTube, Anthony at the Planet, once again with another bust video. This time we're going to be busting Generation Force, the newest set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, the first set featuring the new generation of cards outside of starter decks. This video is going to have not one but two boxes, so let's get started. So here we have a full booster box. Pack one, we already have the best card in the set, Steel Swarm Roach. That was a really good pack one. For those that don't know, it is a rank 4 Xyz monster that requires two level 4 monsters to special summon this from your extra deck. When a level 5 or higher monster would be special summoned, you can detach one Xyz material monster from this card, then negate the special summon and destroy it. So I'm almost tempted to not open the rest of the box, but just for this video, we will. Other cards we're looking for are the ultra rare Liviar Dragon, I believe it was called. If we come across one, I'll correct myself on the name. Yeah. The one downside to Steel Swarm Roach, by the way, is it cannot stop an Xyz summon. Reason being is Xyz monsters do not have a level. So here's our second Xyz monster and the ultra rare, one of the ultra rares in the set, number 34, Terror Bite. First super rare in this box, Super Crash Bug. One thing I really hate, well, not really hate, but sometimes irritates me, is when they put the word Super, Ultra, Ultimate in the card name, and that can screw up online searches for the card. And here we have the ultimate rare of the box, which is another number 34, Terror Bite. This one, I guess we'll go over the cards. This is the second one. It's a rank 3 Xyz monster. It requires 3 level 3 monsters. And once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card to target one level 4 or lower face of attack position monster opponent controls and gain control of it until the end phase. Other things to note about Xyz monsters, unless they change the wording of older cards, they can get over cards such as, or get by cards such as level limits, or I believe, I can't remember which one uses attack or level, I'm sorry. I believe level limit area B and, what was it? I'm drawing a blank here, so I'm just going to continue. So over here, it kind of popped up. We have the super rare that was also the sneak peek promo card. This is Xyz Veil. Face of Xyz monsters cannot be targeted, or with Xyz materials cannot be targeted by card effects. have a super infected male. And this is actually not the card that I was talking about, but this is a pretty good pull. This is the cover card of the set, number 17, Leviathan Dragon. There you go. Requires 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. This card gains 500 attack. If this card has no Xyz materials, you cannot attack your opponent directly. Another downside about using Xyz monsters is they cannot be used as a material for synchro summoning because they have no level. Looks like we might have an Xyz, or it's just a super rare, it's a super rare. Wind Up Juggler. Looks like we have our last foil card of the box right here, and it is another secret rare. Wow, this is a really good box. Vision Hero Adoration Cat. Wow. This one requires any 2 hero monsters. Hero monsters are defined by their capital HERO. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and 1 face-up hero monster you control except this card, and the opponent's monster loses attack and defense equal to the attack of the target monster until the end phase. So, very good first box. Very glad I opened them up. Now for the second box, we're going to review all the cards at the end of the video. Before we get into the second box, some things I would like to say about this set. It's very nice that Konami has introduced the problem-solving text, where it's very easy to see where attacks cost, whether or not a card targets, if it uses the chain, conditions, etc. I think that is a great change to the card game, and it makes me look forward to some of the reprints and new sets. We've had a lot of issues. I'm pretty sure a lot of people at their locals had issues where it's like, does this card target? Does this card not target? When can this activate? Does this card use the chain? So a lot of these questions are answered with the new text, including cards from the Dawn of the Xyz starter deck, and Turbo Pack 6 from what I'm told. Anyway, on to the next box. Let us find out if this box can match the epicness of the first one. So over here we have our first super rare Xyz, Submersible Carrier Arrow Shark. Almost thought it could have been another Steel Storm Roach. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, nothing in pack 2. Alright, so we have a foil. It is Piercing Moray, ultra rare. again reveal early the Xyz Veil. We have an ultimate rare. It is an Xyz monster, and it is Wind Up Zenmeister. This is a rank 4 Xyz monster. It's a machine, requires 2 level 4. This card gains 300 attack for each Xyz material attached to this card. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target one face-up monster you control. Change it to face-down defense position, and during the end phase of this turn, change it to face-up attack position. It's an interesting card effect. Reminds me of Tsukiyomi, I believe that was the card. Another Super Crash Bug. This one's got a really bad line down it. One minor problem I've seen with a lot of the recent sets. Here we have an ultra rare Raigeki model. This is actually the first time I've seen this card. Each time a monster you control declares an attack, place 1 thunder counter on this card. You can send this card with 4 more thunder counters to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Not too bad, but I don't think so. Maybe with cards like Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, that can attack twice, it might be a little bit better. Who knows? I could be totally wrong and it could be an amazing card. Please feel free to comment on that if you think it is an amazing card. Alright, here we have Wind Up Factory. Down to the last 7 packs. Wind Up Magician, and here we have another secret rare, Xyz monster, Tira's Keeper of Genesis. It is a fairy Xyz monster, rank 5. Requires 2 level 5 monsters. This card effect can only be applied or resolved while it has Xyz material. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects at the end of the battle phase. If this card was attacked or was attacked, sounds like a gladiator beast. Target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target. During each of your end phase, detach 1 Xyz monster material from this card. One pack, and I'm going to try to answer the phone. Here we have nothing, and I'll be back. I'm going to break this up into 2 parts.